You're watching Collector's Cash on YouTube, and this is everything we know about the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set, Flames of Destruction, and this is going to be a cool one, so let's jump right in. Ib, the World Chalice Priestess, has turned to the dark side and lays waste to her world with 6 incarnations of destruction. World Chalice cards have been super cool, so here's hoping this finally pushes them over that threshold to give them their own deck that might be up there with the big hitters. Now, we've also got new Link monsters, and these guys, again, change the script of how Link monsters work. Now, they all have flexible Link materials, and they each have 2 abilities. These abilities are one that's always active, and 2, one that's active whenever you Link summon the monster. These guys are going to be really cool because there'll be effects like bringing a spell or trap from your graveyard back to your hand, or drawing more cards at the start of your turn. Konami has said it's possible to draw up to 6 cards at the start of your turn, which I think is crazy. To make the most out of these monsters, you want to co-link them, like have 2 Link monsters pointing in spots where they point to each other. This will do things like refund your cost on the one-time use abilities, strengthen the always active abilities, and you can do things like use Trigate Wizard or Firewall Dragon from Structure Deck Cyberse Link or Code of the Duelist to make their effects even more beneficial. We've also got the 5th Elemental Lord, and Elemental Lords have been great. This guy's no exception. This one can only be summoned when you have exactly 5 light type monsters in your graveyard. So this would be good in a deck that's got Light Sworns with recent Minerva or the Wave of Light structure deck. And the reason you should run this guy is because he's got the ability of Raigeki on a monster. It can destroy all of your opponent's monsters on the field and none of yours, which is very powerful. We've also got some cards that are useful in any deck. We've got hand traps. We've got a new type of trapple that banishes monsters face down so they can't do things that bring them back if they're face up. We've also got a spell that revives one of your monsters to a zone that a Link monster is pointing to. There's a new Topologic Link monster that banishes all spells and traps on the field whenever a monster is summoned to a zone that a Link monster is pointing to. We've also got a dragon that can erase all monsters in one column and then render it completely unusable. A Trickstar Soloist that shrugs off card effects when they're activated and inflicts big damage every turn. And last but not least, an Ultrageist spin on Tour Guide of the Underworld. That one's going to be one to watch out for. We don't know exactly what's in the set just yet, but you can find out yourself when it releases on May 4th, 2018. In the meantime, pre-order your booster boxes, booster packs, and more all online at collectorscash.com. Stay tuned for more updates, and thanks for watching.